Now, going off my previous content, you probably would assume I would have one of these. Well, I have. The PS2 is actually my very first gaming console. Also, and I love this thing. If you can tell from all of the different buildings you see up there whenever the game starts. It does. Each building represents a save file. Also, yeah. And today, and I recently got a composite cable to HDMI transverter transfer, whatever it's called. So it's called, but basically I'm testing that out to see how it works for streaming. So now I can play my PS2 library along with any GameCube and Wii games. Any GameCube and Wii games that I don't want to just play through the Wii U. Yeah, and I thought, what would be a better game to test this out with than one of my absolute favorites, Sly Cooper. Yeah, it definitely looks dark. Let me see if I can fix that. Is it partially a test stream as well? I want to see if I can get to see and get the bright, like the changing brightness on mine. And does that do anything? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like it. It looks really dark here. I'm mostly just testing it out, making sure. Yeah, mostly just testing it out, seeing how this new thing works. But along with that, I'm gonna play it again. And probably reset the game because I did it still my old save file. Yeah, I've never actually, yeah, I think I've actually beaten this game. Like that's like the penultimate level. Like that's the penultimate mission right there, or the final mission. I don't know. I don't exactly remember, but yeah, as a kid, I never ended up beating this game for a variety of reasons. Yeah, I'm only 97% done. See, Steven quit. So yeah, figured we should play the game again. Okay, the game. I love this game. I love this game. I wouldn't mind doing that. Okay, what else did I need to do? Hmm. Wonder if something I could do like from here to make it look a bit better. Let's see. Let's see. I just made it look to make the thing bigger. Format, color space. Doesn't really look that much different. I can flip it vertically. Okay. I think it, I think it might have to work for now. I'll mess with it. I'll mess with it on my own time. Yeah, let's get to it. But the select button this time.
Breaker Alpha Foxtrot, this is the Wizard. Do you read me, Sitting Duck?
This is Peking Duck. I hear you, Blizzard.
No, Sly, I'm the Wizard, and you're Sitting Duck.
I read you loud and clear, Lizard.
No, I'm... Forget it, you're not taking this seriously.
Yeah, I'm not. Look, Bentley, I know this is your first time out in the field, but you've gotta loosen up. If we're going to get to those clockwork parts, I need you on your toes. So in plain talk, what's your status?
Well, I've established myself in the basement, and I'm pretty sure I can rewire the service elevator if you can power it up from that security station.
Hang tough, pal. It might take some time, but I'll figure out a way to get up there.
All right. Oh, wow! It is really dark. Like even for me, I can't really see a thing. All right. Right. Maybe it'll be better once we head to Paris. Yeah. Yeah. So this is the second of the Spy Cooper series. Spy Cooper series, the trilogy of PS2 platform. Got it.
Okay, I spliced the wires. Ouch! Hold on. There it is.
Bentley, the brains.
Okay. Let me at that security computer.
Yeah, I'm gonna up the sound a bit more than usual. Mostly because it's well, because I feel like sound is a lot more important in this game.
There goes the laser security system.
I know it's sounding a little quiet on my end. Yeah, it's really dark.
Presto, all clear.
Thanks, pal. For your first time out, you did pretty well.
Oh, this operation is far from complete. Now that the lasers and spotlights are offline, Murray should be moving into position for your rendezvous.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Provide computer support while you go on ahead.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's not in his wheelchair. That's he gets it like yeah, gets his wheelchair in the next game. Well, at the end of this game. I won't worry about spoilers. It's one old game. Old game, and funny thing, I actually played this series backwards. I had to play it again. Like I started with the third game, then I found the second game, and then I obtained the first game. First game, yeah. Oh, it's clicking its level. And I do know the coins look different in each world. Yeah, it's a yeah. And so Sly Cooper series is Sly Cooper is a series of 2D stealth platform. 2D stealth platform where you go around sneaking and stealing things into your thief.
According to my information, the clockwork parts are being stored up there. Now to get access, you're gonna have to meet up with Murray at the rendezvous point. Unfortunately, the route through the garden is filled with guards.
No problem. I'll just take the long way around.
If memory serves, you need to jump and hit the circle button to run along ropes.
Yeah, we got jump, hit the circle button. We've been doing that a lot throughout this entire franchise. I do have the 80 buttons. I guess I could have tried to play them, those, but well, one, they're overall very much inferior to the PS1, to the PS2 versions in a lot of ways. And well, I'm also not sure how well my PS3 would handle being recorded anyway. I know that console's infamously quirky. Yep, there he is. Demay! Double, huh? Heck yeah!
Greetings, citizen. I hope you weren't harmed by my meteoropic entrance.
No, Murray, I
That's
kept it a safe
great
distance.
Good, good. The Thunderflop knows neither friend nor foe, only destruction.
Yeah, could you maybe channel some of that raw
what's
energy
weird
into
in
the
this
security
game?
gate?
Of course, it is nothing before the Murray.
What's kind of weird in this game? I like it.
All clear.
Alright.
Another barrier stands before you. Fear not, I shall bend it like the truth.
Yeah, hopefully the next... Yeah, this place is really dark, even on the PS2. Hopefully the
Solid work,
next
Murray.
area will
You're really in the zone.
look better.
My hulking frame is too much for that puny rope. You go ahead and unlock the doors from the inside. I'll be waiting in the hallway to help you carry out the clockwork parts.
Alright. Alright, let's do it. Dude, Clockwork was the villain of the last game, but his pieces are still out there.
The clockwork part should be here. This is all wrong. We need to pull the plug on this operation right now.
Freeze, Cooper.
Inspector Fox, as beautiful and unpredictable as ever.
Whereas you crooks are so predictable. You always return to the scene of the crime.
Crime? I haven't stolen anything. Yet.
Oh, really? Then who broke in last night and made off with all the clockwork parts? You've got the motive.
Someone already stole the parts?
Don't play dumb with me. It might not have been him, Carmelita. The method of entry and guard casualties all point to this being a Claw Gang job.
The Claw Gang?
Constable Neela, I allowed you to sit in on this stakeout as a favor to the Contessa. I really don't need any help. Oh, I think you might. Look at the facts. Facts? Sly Cooper is right here. I caught him red-handed. I'm just saying that there are other criminals in the world other than... Sly Cooper! After him! Hold still!
Oops, sorry guys, I had to open the door. Sorry, Sly. Sorry, Sly.
Stop!
Okay, get out of here.
Hoochie, wait up, Sly!
Yeah, I love that electro pistol. I thought that was such a cool weapon.
This wasn't part of the plan.
Yeah, well, this is where things get fun.
Hey, come back here, Ringtail! You can't run forever!
This is getting a little hot. You guys go warm up the van. I'll keep Carmelita busy.
You're all going to jail.
Pick me up at the rendezvous.
Other than the advanced dog, this has been a pretty solid. This is a really good opener. I'm gonna quickly introduce you to all the characters, all the main characters.
Ringtail!
Introduce you to someone new. Yeah, just a solid introduction.
Hold still!
Okay, great tutorial. Tutorial for the basics.
You can't run forever! Stop, thief!
I'm headed toward your position. Jump in fast so we can get out of here.
Freeze!
Let's go.
I'll find you, Cooper!
Carmelita's just as angry as ever. She's really quite lovely when she's angry. that Constable Neela, was a reference to the Claw Gang just a slip of the tongue, or an intentional clue? Either way, it's our only lead on the missing Clockwork parts. Clockwork. He was consumed with jealousy for the Cooper clan's thieving reputation. Is it inappropriate to refer to him as a monster? No, not at all. What kind of person stays alive for hundreds of years with the express intention of wiping out a rival's family line? Imagine the hatred fueling that first decision to replace his mortal body with soulless machinery. Ultimately, it did the trick. Clockwork lived on. He caught up with my parents, and I wound up in an orphanage. It's there that I met my pals, Bentley, the brains of our outfit, and Murray, the brawn. They turned out to be all the family I needed. 2 years ago, I thought I'd finished it. How naive to think I could so easily put an end to that kind of hatred. And now he's back. In pieces, sure, but the threat is real. Does the Claw Gang even realize what they've stolen? I don't know what's in my future, but I won't let it be a repeat of my past.
I love the story of this franchise. Its story and characters is why it's definitely the best, definitely one of the best aspects of the series. Oh. Hmm. That was happening the other day when I was just playing casually. Yeah, they would just suddenly snap over to they would like just suddenly turn off for a second. Hmm.
I had to call in a few favors to get the goods on the Claw Gang's local operator, Dimitri, a sort of underworld celebrity.
Dimitri!
Home in high-class art circles and shady back-alley crimes. He was once a passionate young art student who worked hard to develop his own visionary style. Unfortunately, the art world wasn't quite ready for his kinetic aesthetic. So he gave them what they wanted and started forging old masterpieces. His way of punishing those with bad taste. Dimitri now runs a nightclub on the west side. The thumping music, colorful light shows, and a hint of danger lure in chic young patrons from far and wide. And it's here, hidden somewhere, where we'll find the Clockwork tail feathers. What Dimitri plans to do with the Clockwork part is beyond me. But those plans end tonight.
Sly Cooper and the gang in the Black Chateau. I always love those introductions. Oh, this music, so nostalgic. Alright, now the game begins for real. Well, we got semi-open world Tower Flow.
Bentley, it's gonna be a real pleasure robbing this nightclub.
I share in your enthusiasm, but before we hit the inside, we'll need to do a little reconnaissance work.
What do you have in mind?
I've installed this special antenna on the safe house to help with our first job, hacking into Dimitri's satellite array. The coordinates for the job start beacon have been uploaded to your binocucom. Make your way to this position, and I'll give you a full briefing on our objective.
I'm on my way.
Alright, so now we're pretty much free to explore the overworld, so No, there doesn't really much of a need to.
If you
So,
click the L3 button, press the left analog stick.
I'll collectibles like these
virtual
bottles.
markers into your thief mask. They'll help you find your way
Bottles,
around.
but we'll
If no
we'll
markers
travel
are in
over this
view,
world
use the
naturally
right
just by
analog
playing the
stick
game.
to move the camera and look around a bit. Remember, the view is always better from the rooftops. Sly, I need you to hack into Dimitri's
Love you, Mom.
communication array so that we'll have access to his
Mom's zone.
database.
How am I supposed to do that?
To start, you'll need to get to the top of that tower. Then reposition the satellite dish to point at my safe house antenna. If you want to climb on stuff, jump and hit the circle button to grab hold. Try climbing up that pipe.
Right. Jump and press the circle button to climb pipes. I'm on it.
Alright. One thing I definitely see people finding annoying is that you can't skip dialogue like on multiple playthroughs or for like multiple attempts and stuff, but I never really had a problem with it. I just love hearing what these characters have to say.
Great, the first one's in position. I've uploaded the next waypoint into your thief mask imager. Remember, click the L3 button to locate your next objective.
Okay. I'm not a speed one or anything. I don't even know how I would feel in this game. It's gonna be a casual, probably 100% playthrough. The game isn't that hard to 100% as long as you find out. Oh wait, that's right. Oh yeah, wait, that's right. There's I forgot about the timed treasure things. Like the treasures you can get, and then have to run back at the safe house. Like it's about it won't be 100%, but just be casual. Casual, and I'll probably will try to get like all of the bottles. Yeah, if you played the first game, this is very different from that. That the first Sly Cooper game was a more linear experience, similar to a more liminal experience, similar to Crash Bandicoot, I would say. I'd say, but here now we have a more open world exploration, which I think was overall much better direction to go in. Was it over here? There it is. Yeah, it's looking a bit better, I think. I mean, it looks fine. Just maybe that first level, maybe this game just wasn't the overall best example, I guess.
Downloading from Dimitri's mainframe as we speak.
All in a night's work. So, where do we go from here?
Your next job is to break into the nightclub and take some reconnaissance photos of the clockwork tail feathers. To get inside, you'll have to sneak through an old wine cellar beneath town.
Okay, I'll head out for the cellar.
Alright. Yeah, you break everything and try to get money, and sometimes get money from it.
Good to see you, little buddy. I guess the way through the wine cellar is guarded by those rats. Bentley thought you might like some help clearing
I don't
them
know why
out.
I'm putting it.
Sounds like fun. You and me, back to back?
Totally. Outnumbered, fighting impossible odds. It's perfect.
All right, pal. Let's get to it.
Yeah, voice is a lot higher in the third game, which is my personal favorite and the one that I often think of whenever I finish this series. Because overall, I like it better, like voice better in that game.
There
a lot of that.
To get over this thing, you'll have to double jump. Hit the X button to jump, then, while in the air, press it again to get some extra air time. Looks like you're on your own from here.
I'm used to it. Thanks for the help.
Anytime, partner.
But yeah, I prefer, out of the 3 games, my favorite is definitely Sly 3. Mostly because it's the first game I played in the series. But because I just think the game is better than 2. Like, this game is the fan favorite, but I think I've always had that soft spot for 3. That's the second time that's happened. Okay, let's see. I'm using a mini AV2 HDMI upscaler. Oh wow, it happened again. I wasn't even touching it or moving. Hmm. Yeah, even like tugging on the HDMI. I don't know. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. And when it keeps happening, if it becomes a noticeable problem, then I'll probably end stream. But let's at least try to get past like the first level,
In order to get
first
past
world.
these lasers, you need to crawl under that table. To do that, get near the table and press the circle button. These flashlight guards are too tough to fight head on. Crawl under the tables to sneak around it.
Oh, I didn't think that. Okay, I thought I could enter that room. I always like the sound he makes whenever he gets hit by a fire attack like lasers. No, you don't got any money. Can't pickpocket him. Definitely don't want to be running here. Dude, I definitely notice you. And the game doesn't even give you the chance to. Can't fight him at this point. It is possible to take him.
Dimitri's nightclub. Hit the circle button to crawl inside.
It is possible to take him, but it's
In order
best
to
off and
shut
take him
down
out
those yellow lasers,
like this.
you'll need to take out that guard. Sneak up behind him and press the triangle button
Yes, like
to
that.
knock him
Perfect.
into the air. Then the square
Yeah, but
button
to sneak attack them because once they see you, the defense goes up like crazy.
triangle button, then the square button.
Yeah, that's a different point shape. Point shape. Each level has a different point texture based on the area we're in.
That sneak attack slam move only works on guards who haven't seen you. Wait until this guy turns his back, and then let him have it. If you get in a fight with those rats, the sneak attack won't work. It's purely a stealth move.
Yeah, the game. Yeah, like And the game gives you a lot of options to how to tackle things. Like I could have easily, like I could have taken my time and sneak around, taking them out one by one. Or if I just wanted to go quick, I could just go in guns blazing, or just case canes a whacking. Oh wait.
Aha! Another air vent. Judging by the angle, it should lead to the printing press.
Okay, let's get some pictures.
Jackpot! The heart of Dimitri's operation. Head for those
There's
windows
the man
and
himself.
take some reconnaissance photos. Tap the R3 button. You know, click the right analog stick to bring up your binocucom. It's already outfitted with a spy cam. Slide.
Now, these
Use
things
the
are made
right
today. You'll be
analog
able to take
stick to
pictures of
zoom in
everything and
and out on
anything.
photo targets. Tap the
Anything
R1
that'd be
button
cool.
to take a picture when you've got a good shot. Ingenious. Dimitri's using the clockwork tail feathers as printing plates. Given their rare alloy, they'll never wear out. Unlimited forged money.
I remember back when
That generator seems to be
I remember back when I
powering the
first
security systems down here.
heard Dimitri Japan. I was always confused. Like I always thought he was more duck facing
That's our
famous
target.
paintings and not like
Dimitri,
selling
professional
forgeries.
lounge lizard and international
Forgeries. I thought
forger.
that's what that what forgery
That
meant.
should do
At
it,
least in
Sly.
this instance.
Head back to the safe house and we'll cook up a plan of attack. The recon photos are a grim reminder of what the modern thief is up against. Spotlights, stepped up patrols. The sum of it all renders a direct assault impossible. To solve this puzzle, I'm going to need some more intelligence. First, replace this bugged painting with one Dimitri has in his office. Once in place, we should be able to listen in on his communications. Second, if you see the boss, tail him. We might learn something from studying his movements. Once we've got a proper understanding of the operation, those clockwork tail feathers are as good as ours.
All right.
Hey, Sly, you can bring up your binoculars.
Now, thing I really like about this world,
You know, the right analog stick
this universe, and how it's very similar to our own.
They'll be useful for finding the new job start.
It's our own. Like other than the animal people, of course. Yeah, of course, everywhere we go in these games are always the real world locations, like Paris. I think we got a Prague, Italy, Italy, the Australian outback. Outback, you can, it can teach you a thing or two. Okay. Yeah, not above over there. I need to get the paraglider. Paraglider. There's special weapons and gear you can unlock, and I always feel naked without the paraglider. Paraglider. It is as essential as like Mario's jump or Sonic's homing attack. But I don't have it yet. Oh well. One odd downside about this game is that you can't replay levels. And for the life of me, I have no idea why. I'm pretty sure you can replay them in the third game, I'm pretty sure you can do it in the first game, but not this one.
Sly, I
Yes, you
managed
can
to
do it in
outfit
the
this
first game.
forged painting with a bug. I need you to sneak into Dimitri's office and swap it with the original.
Nice. So we'll be able to listen in on his conversations.
Yes, I thought things might go more smoothly with an ear on the inside. Just be careful with the fine art. Take any damage and the painting's ruined.
And the original was really not like that the original picture if he doesn't look at it long enough to see that's been replaced with a picture of Sly. Yeah, that's where the next mission is. Now we gotta head over here and sneak in. Ba-ba-doom. Look at my look at my shadow down there. Yeah, it's a little bug. Alright.
The schematic indicates that door is locked from the inside.
That's all right. I never was one for the direct approach.
Swell, because the indirect approach is way up there through that air vent.
Now go high up the figure. Gotta go high up in order to figure out how to get up there. Ah, just when the music would start getting good. This is a really good song. But for being a nightclub, it's kind of weird that no one's here. Yeah, maybe this place is like closed for like renovations or something. All right, let's go.
Dimitri, coming at you loud and clear. I've got to high-five give it up to my main man.
God, okay, dang it. Okay, give it a sec. Give it a sec. You can come back on. Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, that's annoying. Yeah, that's really annoying. Okay, this way. Yeah, I probably won't. I'll need to figure out how to stop that. And boy, I need to figure out how to stop that before I do it. Before I do a part 2 to the series.
Nice
Yeah,
work,
that's what I'm trying to say.
The bug's in position. If you manage to get the original painting back to me in one piece, I could sell it through my internet connections and make us a ton of coins.
Yep, and in order to complete this game, you need to collect all of the. You need to beat every mission. You need to collect all the clue bottles and open these vaults. And you need to steal and you need to steal all of the artifacts and bring them back to the base so you can sell them. Overall, not a bad game to complete. It's pretty simple. Pretty simple once you know. Pretty simple. You might need a guide to find like the last few pieces. So,
By holding down the R1 button.
you might need a guide to find the last few of the bottles, but But at the very least, they make a sound like a tink, 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 tink. So it should be reasonable to find them. Great. Okay, let's just head off to the next mission.
I just intercepted an email from Dimitri. He's ordered his guards to ring the boat's bell when the coast is clear.
Coast is clear for what?
Of that I'm uncertain. Ring the bell and follow him without being seen. Then maybe we'll find out what he's hiding.
And for that, let's grab this bottle of it. I don't know if you can hear that, but yeah, you can hear like a little tink, tink, tink. Dimitri, not clever. And one of the best characters in the franchise. Definitely one of the grooviest. Yeah, here we have a trailing mission. Anyway, these can be annoying, especially on like first playthroughs. Oh. But when you're someone like me who knows what they're doing for the most part, for the most part. God damn it. They're not that bad. Not bad. Just make sure to keep pressing in the R2 button, the L3 button. Mhm. All right. All right. This is a, yeah. That's definitely one more boring missions like the watch as a observer. It wasn't you really just following the guy. Yeah, we can still go out of our way to grab some collectibles. Yeah, I remember. He's gonna head around here and then go down there. Yeah, go down those stairs once he's done moving. Once he's done moving. Also, yeah, be careful. Enemies can hear when you break those bottles. Here we go.
Good job tailing him, Sly. He had no idea you were watching while he typed in that secret code. Hold on. Looks like that door leads to the nightclub's aqua pump. This might be useful for the heist.
Alright, I think that's the end of the. I think that's, yeah, that's the official end of like the tutorial jobs. I leave a slide. Okay, now we got.
This is a job for Murray.
Yeah, now we got a job for Murray.
Which
We have
character?
3 playable characters in this game: Sly, Bentley, and Murray. In the first game, it was just Sly, and in Sky 3, we have a wide variety of with Sly, Bentley, and Murray just being the main trio. I mean, you don't really need the other characters. I don't mind the. Well, you don't. I feel like just having Sly, Bentley, and Murray is just the perfect combination. You got Sly, the main one, who does most of the work and most of the platforming and such. You have Bentley, who does more complex and stealthy. Well, yeah, does more complex and difficult challenges. And you have Murray, who's all about fight. Complex and puzzling, I would say for Bentley. This is annoying. Alright, I got the thing specifically so I could like live stream these games on I don't mind playing. I don't need the HDMI output. Doesn't really. I don't really mind. It's just that it's. Well, if I had the choice to play an actual console over emulating it, I'd rather play on console. Even if I'm like emulating or if I'm like emulating it through the console or something.
I need you to make your way back to the aqua pump room and sabotage it.
Jeez, I don't know. How am I supposed to get past these lasers?
You should be able to break that power box by throwing something at it. Press the circle button to use your stomp move near the ice machine to pick up a block of ice. Then press the square button to throw the block at the power box.
Hit the circle button to pick stuff up and the square button to throw. Got it.
Yeah, most of these early areas is a lot of tutorial.
Try picking up other stuff in the room.
Yeah, tutorial, but there's nothing wrong with that. At least in my opinion, these games are made for kids.
Enemies that are knocked out can be picked up with your stomp move. Throw something at that guard, then jump up there and pick him up with the circle button.
Oh wait, I just walked through that one.
Toss the rats into that open water main. Plug up those pipes.
Such a brutal way of doing it, while throwing people into the pipes. Into the pipe system. We're literally clogging the pipe with other people's bodies. Little shit. At one punch, stomp, whoa. Punch, stomp, victory.
That did it, Murray. With the aqua pump out of commission, they'll be forced to route water through the old pipe tower. Those fools, they're playing right into our hands.
Alright.
Okay, fellas, I've constructed a plan to get at the clockwork tail feathers. But we'll need to pull off a few more jobs to set things up for the heist. First, Sly will have to pick a few pockets in the theater so that we'll have access to the Spotlight Control Center. Once that's accomplished, we'll be able to turn off all the security around the printing press. We'll need your muscle, Murray, to take out all the exterior alarm horns. We don't want anything to alert the guards while we pull off the big job. And finally, we'll need to get into the discotheque to drop this mirror ball. Trust me, it's all part of the plan.
All right then. Right then, and now at this point, I believe we're gonna have to play as Bentley now. Oh, not yet. Oh, not yet. I'm pretty sure one of these involves Bentley. Let's see, we got beat up pickpocketing, Moonlight Rendezvous. That wasn't in that one wasn't actually in Santa Lock. Midnight Rendezvous wasn't actually in the briefing because it's the first time we get fully introduced to.
Hold it, Cooper.
Constable Neela. Another policewoman hot on my tail.
Please, I led you here.
So that Claw Gang slip was a clue. Why are you helping me out?
I'm not as black and white as Carmelita. I know what a menace those clockwork parts are, and I don't want the likes of the Claw Gang putting them to use.
So what? It takes a thief to catch a thief?
Something like that. But if I'm going to trust you in this case, I need to know that you can keep up. Literally.
Literally.
Don't fall behind.
Sly, hold down the R1 button to run. You'll need it to keep up with Constable Neela.
What? Neil doesn't like getting hit anymore. Did you try and follow you instead? I've never actually done that. And I didn't think that would be a fail. I didn't think that would be a fail state.
Sly, hold down the R1 button to run. You'll need
Yeah,
it
no,
to
we
keep up with
really just gotta
Constable
one Neela will take care of any enemies. Enemies with a weapon. I just really like the movement of this game. It's just fun to control. Fun to control and just explore. But that's a sign of a really good platform. Which is when it's just fun to move around. You know, if you've done that, you've got a good framework. Why is she destroying everything in sight? I mean, I know the plot twist. I would have to say. I mean, I know she's evil, but why would she be doing this? She's trying to be a cop right now. Also, why Otto just suitcase the money lying around?
Well done, Sly. We should work well together.
Glad you approve.
Now, legally, I can't enter Dimitri's nightclub without a warrant. But I happen to have obtained a key to his back door, which a person like yourself can use however he pleases.
Oh, we are absolutely going to work well together.
I do find that. Yeah, here now we can play it. Yeah, I find that so interesting. Interesting, especially like when you having a character that is on the side of cops, but is also trying to be also just helping the quote unquote bad guys in this scenario. Yeah, because why are Cooper getting all thieves? All thieves they have and do steal from people. They're not bad guys. They're just not. No, they only steal from other thieves. This only steal major things. You have to be exact. Alright, take that home with us. Now with this one, all we have to worry about is just not getting hit. But the other ones that we have to worry about not getting hit, and we'll get you. But with other ones, we have to worry about not getting hit along with building a time limit. I also noticed some lag spikes but the game. I wonder if that was there originally, or if it's just like, or just because I'm going through the HDMI cable. Yeah, well, I'm not sure. Gotcha. Okay, let's go steal the attire. Yeah, let's go do some pickpocketing before we swap over to Bentley. See, look, we picked his pocket. We got a code for it. So we have, so like in the third game, we have to go sell it at. We have to sell it back at the base in order to get the money for it. It's a little bit of an unnecessary extra step. Okay, here we are. This one, no, I think it's enough. If I could jump, I thought the newspaper gave you a jump boost. I know sometimes there are like things that, like kind of random objects that give you a jump boost. I think I might be thinking of the third game. Oh yeah, no, I am thinking of the third game where like you can bounce on cheese wheels for some reason. We were in Holland, so I don't know, something Holland cheese?
Okay, Sly. There's the power boxes which route to the printing press area. To take care of them, I'll need you to put a splice clip in those spotlights.
Sorry, Bentley, but those fans are spinning way too fast to walk on.
They can be slowed down from this control panel, but you'll have to do a lot of pickpocketing to get at it. The guards are carrying special fragile keys that will be destroyed if you attack. Make sure you pickpocket.
God damn it. Yeah, it doesn't stop just for you guys, it also stops for me. So funny enough, you guys get the video back before I do.
Keep picking his pocket. Sometimes you have to dig a little.
Oh yeah, this level definitely sucks for like the no coin one. Okay, no coins one. So the thing is, though, there are some cases where I think you do need to buy certain items, like certain upgrades. Like I know in the third game you need to buy at least 2 upgrades, being the binoculars and the spy cam in order to beat the game. But I'm not sure that's the same here. I think it is with the paraglider at least. And no matter what, in my opinion, the paraglider is just so good, it's required no matter what.
Bentley on the mic with a shout out to all my nightclub samurai. Stand tall and feel beautiful. I hear there's some raccoon dude giving us static. If y'all spot this crackerbox, bam! Make him unhappy. Take no prisoners. Go hardcore. Extreme all over his face. Okay, peace out.
Let me ask you now, Dimitri's a quack. Dimitri's a riot. I love him. That's the way he talks. Okay, so maybe like 2 more. I don't want back here. I don't want with this. gosh, it happened again. I got very lucky with that. And all the girls are dead. Money, 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 money. Hey. Yeah, I don't gotta worry about stuff at all. Just destroy everything and get money. I wonder if this place is supposed to be like a... I wonder if this is supposed to be like a strip club. Okay, I would not be surprised if that was like, if that was implied. I never thought of it that way because, well, I was a kid and this is a kid's game. Yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised if they were like, somewhat, if that was an inspiration. Why is it a wide variety of clubs? Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I thought I already had them all. Oh, I didn't notice the number in the corner.
Nice work, Sly. Now head for the control room.
All right, let's get this done. Now we head this way. One, two, 3, 4, 5. Think go.
Looks like the fans have stopped. Use them to get on top of the main chandelier and insert that splice clip.
I did not say that right. I think it was 5. I think it was 5 CS. I think that's Spanish for 5. And Richmond must be so angry that we're not only stealing all his stuff, but we're destroying it too. You're like, I kept my life savings in that couch.
I'm overriding the spotlight security gun. That should do it. No more security in the printing press room.
All right. I want to do Murray or Bentley next. I think I want to do Murray since I think it'll be a bit trickier to reach to get back to base with Bentley. Because once you beat the last mission of a section, you always get sent back to
You
base.
can pickpocket all the guards around the nightclub. Try to find guys carrying shiny loot in their back pockets. We can pawn the good stuff for a lot of coins back here at the safe house.
Yeah. I don't think a pickpocket for people are random. You know, some of the silver combs, some of the bronze. I'll say it's overall worth it to do it, like whenever you pass someone like I just did. On average, it doesn't hurt. But if you want to try and get everything. It's been too long to save. been too long to say if I ever had like the grind or anything. Like for example, that last file I showed you at the beginning of the live stream. That was last saved in probably the mid 2010s, honestly. Honestly, before. Oh God, yeah, no. Oh wow, the last time I saw them. Okay, this was the last time I saw old one. Old one, but yeah, they. But yeah, no, it was a long time ago.
Okay, Murray. That alarm horn will tip off Dimitri during our heist. There are 3 of them out here, and I need you to take them out.
Check.
This is going to take some serious muscle, Murray. You're the only guy on the team who can pull this off. Stop to pick things up, then throw it at those alarm horns. Good luck, pal. This could get rough.
Evildoers feel my wrath.
He says you also off menu. Yeah, we gotta destroy 3 of those. 3 of those alarms, that's double 11. Since for Murray, we don't really gotta worry about enemies that much. And they'll only send basic enemies, basic ones, no flashlight guards. No, well, they're still here, but I don't think the alarms will send any. Oh wow! Oh wow! Already only 9 more autos to go. Yeah, no. Yeah, you definitely don't. You definitely don't need to worry about enemies when it comes to Murray. That kind of spike being made of paper. Paper does just as much damage as anything else.
Out of your combat stance, hold down the R1 button.
What if anything else of the same size? I do know that there's a difference between throwing a rock and throwing a bigger rock. What's that sign say? The stinky cheese. The what the one? I would love to see a new Sly Cooper game. Like if we ever got a real Sly 4, or if we ever got like a Sly 4, or even just remakes of the original 3, like the Insane Trilogy, I would buy a PS5 for that. That is like my only, like that's like the one thing I need to get a PS5, honestly. If it had that, I would have got one already. Yeah. That's actually why I got the PS3, or at least one of the main reasons why I got it. There were a lot of games on the PS3 that I wanted, but the main ones I wanted were Sly Cooper Trilogy, since at the time I couldn't play my PS2. The only one I had was broken for a while. So I got this new one. And for Sly 4, which, despite what I've heard, despite the bad press I heard about beforehand, I still wanted to give it a shot and play it for myself. And yeah, the game sucks. There's a reason I haven't brought it up yet. Sly 4 is a terrible, terrible game. Not the worst game I've ever played, like objectively, but as a Sly fan who loved this series, who loved this character, who loved these stories, it is no contest. It is the worst Sly game. One of my least favorite games of all time. I like how the green and pink sparkles Sparkles represent how Sly has pretty much taught his friends how to do some of his skills. Yeah, because Sparkles are technically in universe. You must want to say any one of the Cooper family can see him. So I guess they can too, since well, they're all family. And they're all part of Sly's family. Yeah. Depending on all the characters, it's definitely the weakest, but he has some cool gadgets like bombs and a crossbow gun. You need to put enemy to sleep. It's a lot cooler the third game though.
Okay, Bentley. To get past the laser fence, you'll need to blow it up. Press the
All right.
triangle button to drop a bomb, and then get out of the way. Good job. Now, use your sleep darts to get by the guard. Press the R. He's out. Drop a bomb on him while he's down to keep him that way.
Yeah, you're literally bombing your enemies to death. Yeah.
Hey, Bentley, how you holding up out there in the field?
Fine, I'm just fine. I just need to bomb all the pillars supporting that disco ball and I can get out of here.
What's with taking out the disco ball?
Its impact will shake the nightclub's front peacock sign loose from its mooring. Look, I can't talk now. I've got to keep moving. Keep safe.
Yeah, it is a bit convoluted. I think that's the one. It is a bit random to why and how this works. You know, apparently taking out this specific disco ball will make the peacock sign out in the front much weaker. Most likely after this mission, we'll see why. Yeah, when we get to the operation, we'll see why that is important. I'm pretty fast in this game. Yeah, it's a lot of like muscle memory because I remember playing. I remember playing these missions a lot. I'm used to how these games control. Oh, I remember when I was younger, I never got past the second area because I was always afraid of those snakes that jump scared you out of pots and stuff. That's the main reason why I have never beaten this game. That and like I said earlier, my PS2 did break. But yeah.
Wow, Bentley.
Yeah.
We felt that all the way back here in the safe house. And you were right. The peacock sign had half of its bolts pop off on impact.
Yeah, no, hopefully if I can get it to work, I can do a full playthrough of this game for you guys.
Okay, fellas, the dominoes are all in place.
Probably.
Time to pull off the big heist. First, Murray will help me break into the old water tower. From there, I should be able to shut down the plaza fountain. Dimitri's sure to send someone out to get the repair truck. Sly, you'll pickpocket the truck keys off this guy once he shows up. Then hand them off to me and Murray in the plaza. We'll go steal the truck while you climb to the top of the nightclub's peacock sign. When you're in position, Murray will fire the truck's winch line up to you and will use it to pull down the sign. If my calculations are correct, the impact should create an entrance to the printing press room. Then, Sly, you jump in, grab the clockwork tail feathers, and we all get the heck out of here.
Such a roundabout way of doing this. Alejandro, what's wrong with just Oh, hey, yeah, that's interesting. The first operation is a Bentley mission. Like, what's wrong with using the entrance
Let's
we
get
did
to that water tower.
during the first mission? And what's wrong with like just I don't know, taking one of Bentley's bombs and putting it there, blowing it up and getting in through that? Yeah, probably like dog stuff. I don't know. I don't know, but it's still fun.
Jump into my arms. I'll toss you up.
Ah, gosh dang it. Yeah. After, yeah. Oh my god, it did it again right after. What the heck? Okay, after this final mission, I'm just gonna end stream early.
You're gonna have to blast your way in.
Really, I would love to do more, but if that keep happening, it's just not fun.
I need to focus. Which valves do I turn to divert water pressure from the plaza? To change the flow of water through a valve, I should press the circle button.
I need to change them all at once. Gosh darn it. Why is it happening so much more now? That's the third time in a row. Okay.
Success!
Yeah, you do them all once. No, it's nothing complex about it.
The fountain should be disabled.
It's off all right. They're already sending out the repair guy to fix it up.
Pickpocket the keys to his repair truck without being seen.
Okay. Whoa. Nah, dang it. That was just a notification. Oh, yeah, so we can still be seen. It's just gonna make this mission quicker. Okay, come on, buddy. One, you're two, left boy.
Okay, head back to the fountain to make the exchange.
Oh, back button. Already here.
It's all you.
Let's head out for the repair truck.
Oh, I thought it was flash though. Okay. Bomb. Oh my gosh, come on.
I'll take
Okay.
the wheel. I know how to drive a stick shift.
Yeah, maybe
I need to
it's
get in
driver.
position on
Yeah,
top of the nightclub's peacock sign for phase 3.
let's get up there. Okay, that's it. And here we are. One last thing to do.
I'm in position.
Great. We're just driving up right now. Get ready to grab the
Oh yeah, that's why we gotta shoot it at him. Oh, wonderful. That's kind of tricky.
Missed. Oh, cupcakes.
Oh, cupcakes. Got it.
Hook's on. Pull away.
Sly, the guards are onto us. Protect the truck.
Oh, I forgot about this part. Okay. No. Hey, come on, gotcha. Nope, not yet. Okay, one more, two more, three more. On. Gotcha. Boom.
Behold the majesty of gravity and inertia.
That was real subtle, Bentley.
Okay, you jump in, grab the clockwork tail feathers, and we're out of here.
All right, now for our first boss fight against Demetri.
Gah! So raccooners do this. Right, totally bumming my house up and bringing me down. So very uncool. Why can't you let birds and bees be free, bro?
Listen, Dimitri. You have no idea what you're playing with. It'll bring more than your house down.
Look, bro, I see you are a tough cowboy. A man with taste, style, vision, a connoisseur of finer things. Like me. Look, I'm sure the two cats in a bag like us can work something out. Yeah? We smooth. Yeah? Look, see the money. You like the money. You can take all you want. I can...
No deal. You and the rest of the Claw Gang have to be stopped. Clockwork will never again see the light of day. Just hand over the tail feathers and we can...
What is this with clocks, bro? Have you no vision? Are you hearing what I've been to you? You think you have juice? Don't show me a little mind when
You have
talking about
juice?
such big things. You think you can swing the bat? Show your bling and let me shine you.
I have no idea what you're saying. And your suit sucks.
Oh, let's dance!
I love the Panther. And here, now we have Demetri. I'm not sure. I don't remember how to face it. I do exactly. Now it seems to be the major problem of this game. It's very dark. Talking about the like even at how far I can't really tell. Okay, well, okay, that was, I am doing some damage. Yeah, so I can only take like 3, 4 hits. Run that way, get some HP. Yep. Ah,
My suit is greasy sweet.
What do they call grease sweet? Well, give it a flavor. I'd probably say savory, I guess. Umami? Yeah, it's all about like positioning and trying to dodge attacks. Attacks and get a few hits in. But then the first boss fight, so it's overall pretty simple. Yeah. Ah. Oh yeah, it's like green dye, right? I was like, what is all this green goo? But it's probably just green dye I used to make the money. Okay. Okay, almost calm down. And this is sweet. I can't do that. Because I didn't think I could. I thought that was in the third game.
You take clockwork feathers and my counterfeit in operation. It's past tense.
I'm doing you a favor. What kind of thief prints money? There's no honor in that.
You crackerbox.
Yeah, that is not true. The clockwork tail feathers. And episode 1 is done.
My gang and I had done it. The clockwork tail feathers were ours, and Dimitri's counterfeiting operation was ruined. Due to the untimely arrival of Carmelita, my escape got a little tricky. Angry at having just missed me, she took it out on Dimitri, shutting down the nightclub and throwing the frustrated forger behind bars. The gang and I headed out of town for a week in Monaco. Bentley wanted to try out his new card counting formula, and I figured the team had earned themselves a well-deserved break.
Thank you so much for watching. This has been a lot of fun, and I'm gonna have to figure out what's causing that problem. That happened a lot. And that was really annoying. Like, if it didn't really happen during any like major scenarios or anywhere where I couldn't pause. But if I was playing something like Dark Souls or something, that would be not good. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next game.